Humma and welcome once again to Eurospice, coming to you today all the way from Kent.
जी हाँ, आज फिर यूरोस्पाइस हुमा और प्राग आपका स्वागत करते हैं जो केंट से आ रहे हैं. तो फिर प्राग, what is in the program today?
Well, coming up in today's program, we're going to be talking about the subject of Asian talent and whether Asians are actually getting recognition in this country in the press, radio, TV, and whether they're actually going to the heights that some of the host community have reached.
But Prague, about getting recognised, who's going to recognise you in this shirt?
Well, this shirt is stylish. I mean, you know, my wardrobe specially selected this for me and they said it was excellent style and here I am. What do you think, Spielberg? Good? Yes? Yes? There you go, Spielberg agrees with me. But also coming up, don't forget our mystery box, which I've hidden away, and we have another mystery in there for you to find out about. And we're also going to be talking to the organiser of today's event and see, you know, why they actually went so many efforts to bring this thing together.
All right, so Prague, should we get on with the show?
Well, I think it is a bit cold, so Spielberg, let's go inside and let's get on with the programme.
About Asian talent being recognised in the UK. Do you think it's being recognised?
I think it is.
I mean, how does it? I mean, what are Asians doing to have their talent being recognised? What are they doing to show their talent?
I think first of all, UK has so much majority of. I mean, there are so many expatriates which are Asians, and I mean, it's so good because Asian culture is like really spread out in the UK, and it's more than. I mean, you don't see so many things in India. Even back, if you go back to India, it's like here. It's like, you know, you want to specify the culture, you want to bring it into, you want to expose the culture more, and there's so many things. I mean, majority of the universities have Asian societies, Indian socks and stuff like that, and it's a way of bringing out culture, basically.
Do you think Asians, they get enough recognition within the Western society
I
for talent?
love it, and I think I'm a talent, you know, so, you know.
But do you think the artists, the people who can actually sing and dance and
person who
entertain?
done Leggy, she was brilliant.
Right.
Yeah, I think she was brilliant, and yeah, they can entertain. Better than, you know.
But what about in the Western society? Are they being recognised enough in the Western society?
I don't think they've been recognised enough. There should be more done for them, you know.
Not really. First you got to think nationally. If an Asian ever gets famous, it's always within the Asian community, whether someone of an Afro-Caribbean background always gets onto a national front, if you get what I mean. So what we need is some sort of format to get the Asian people with talent to come out of the Asian community into the mainstream. We haven't got a lot. I think people have done it, someone like Babylon Zoo, Apache Indian, but we need something a bit more original going into mainstream.
Do you think Asians get put down a lot if they do go into the mainstream?
They do, but they should try and recognise it in such a way that they won't get set up for a fall.
I think it's coming up and up, yeah. I mean, look at the influence of Bhangra now. I mean, people are getting to know about it.
Yeah, but do you think Asian artists, the actual people who are doing all these things, you know, I mean, are we seeing enough of it on TV and hearing enough on the radio and things like that?
Well, the thing is, the Asian population is only represented, what, 10%? I mean, so do you expect them to be represented 50% of radio? So, not really. I mean, you get people like Apache Indian and all that, and that is coverage. I mean, the people like Bollywood films, you're getting enough of that.
I think we've got a long way to go still, you know, but I think that we're making evolving steps, and I think it's a process of evolvement. We have the likes of now Apache Indian and people like him. I mean, tremendous talents. I mean, we've got a lot of people in our Indian music industry with tremendous talent and stuff, but I think it's going to take a bit of time to break through to the mainstream.
What can we do to improve this? I mean, what can we do to be recognised? What kind of things can we do?
It's just going to take time. You've got to look at historical examples, but I'm telling you, people like ADF, people like Corner Shop, Tajinder Singh, and ADF, I mean, they're making tremendous impact right now, and I think, you know, it's just a matter of time. We can't really do anything. We've got to keep on going and just staying true and keep it real, basically. That's all.
Hi there. Do you think Asian talent being recognised in the UK?
Sorry?
Do you think Asian talent is being recognised in the UK?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You
Definitely
do?
so, yeah.
So what makes you say that?
I mean, after such a great performance, it has to go around. We have to go around UK, publicizing our Asian community and our culture. Definitely.
What can we do to bring our Asian culture, acting, art? What can we do to bring it out?
You gotta put everything together.
You'd have to have organize more events. Like these are just university
Asian
events. Asian events, yeah, because these are just university events, yeah. But you need more events in London, especially, yeah, because you got a big Asian crowd over there. So you need loads of events, and definitely people will join in. Yeah.
Hi there, can I just speak to you? Do you think Asian talent is going to be recognised in the UK?
Oh, definitely, without it. It's already been recognised with the Goodness Gracious Me team. They've opened up doors for everyone. And there's just so many stand-up comedians coming through. You know, if you go to Waterman's in Brentford, the One Nation group, you've got the Punjabis who are probably going to be the next big thing.
So what else can we do to bring it out? So everyone out there, all the Western people can recognise the Asian talent?
I think the Asians need to come out a lot more. You know, they need to appreciate theatre and come to live theatre and come and enjoy it.
But do you think they get the chance? Don't you think they get put down whenever they go ahead, trying to, you know, go into industry or some sort, you know, they get put down?
No, I think the second or third generation's coming through now because we're getting a lot more creative Asians, you know, like in music, you know, you see like the Asian band who had a British #1 single, Corner Shop, crazy name though, but still. And, but you know, so we're getting Asians coming up through the arts and doing a lot more in media and not just accountancy, lawyer and stuff like that.
Do you think Asians are getting enough recognition for the talents that they have in today's society?
Not really, actually. Although we've had like lots of good like comedies like Goodness Gracious Me and good writers, I still don't think we're getting enough of recognition. I think it's more of a novelty for the British, really. I still don't think we're hitting mainstream. There's not enough Asian pop stars. One-hit wonders like Corner Shop, you know, they're not really breaking into the mainstream, and they're not really. We're still a bit of a novelty.
Right. Why do you think it is that? Why do you think they're a novelty and they're not actually getting the exposure that they deserve?
I think it needs a lot more promotion, a lot more marketing, and generally people need to know that Asians are talented. And we just need a lot more people to get out there, really. There's not enough people breaking into the mainstream. You know, it's all a bit, there's only a few people, you know, a few handful in like so many people.
Do you think that the British people or the Westerners, the Asians living in the Western, are actually getting to see enough Asian talent on their screens?
Well, what with the promotion of Indian concerts, gigs and whatever you know, in different venues around London, I think we're doing quite well. I mean, a lot of, even all the gigs that are happening around London, a lot of white people do attend them. You know, we've been to areas, you know, white people are there, black people are there. It's a good fusion of cultures, and I think that's actually happening around the London area.
Do you think mainstream will pick up on Asian talent and use it in their actual broadcasting?
Well, we've seen Belly Sagoo, artists like that who are doing really well, and fusing with, you know, English music. You've seen Brill, you know, doing quite well, I think.
Okay, thanks a lot.
अच्छा ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਟੈਲੈਂਟ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ 'ਚ ਰੈਕਗਨਾਈਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦਾ
ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਲਾਕਾਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਹਨਾ ਉਹ ਬੜੇ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਹੁਣ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਆ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਕਲਾਕਾਰ ਨੌਜਵਾਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਬੜੇ ਨਾਮ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਲੱਗ ਪਏ ਹੁਣ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਵੀ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਾਂਝੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਣੇ ਆ ਪਰ ਹਜੇ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਆ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਕਲਾਕਾਰ ਉਹ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਆ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਟ੍ਰੇਨਿੰਗ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਆ ਪਰ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਦੇ ਕਲਾਕਾਰ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਵੱਧ ਜਾਓਗੇ
ਲੇਕਿਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਦੇ ਕਲਾਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਟ੍ਰੇਨਿੰਗ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਲੈਣਗੇ ਫਿਰ
ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਦੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਉਸਤਾਦ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਆ
We're talking about Asian talent, whether Asian talent is actually being recognised enough in Western society. What do you think about that?
No, I don't think so, actually.
Right, what do you think we can do to actually get them into mainstream, and why do you think it's not being recognised?
Well, I think there's a lot of raw talent back in places like India and Pakistan, which isn't sort of being recognised because they really don't have the facilities for it.
Right. What about talent here? I mean, here in the UK, we've seen a number of acts on stage, for example, but, you know, they're not in the mainstream. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Go on. You answer this one. No, you go on.
Do you think we're seeing enough?
No, I mean, I don't think they get enough exposure.
I think it's due to, a lot of it's due to a stereotype. So, you mean like Asians are being put down?
Not
up or down. I think they're limited by. So what can they do to improve that?
I think they should be more aware of the culture that they have, and also the English people should also be aware. So it'd be more of a kind of multicultural thing.
I don't think they're really keen to invest in Asian talent. They're more, they stick to what they know, basically.
Asian talent in what respect?
All respects, acting, dancing, singing.
I don't think so. Not in this country, anyway.
Why not?
We're already regarded as outsiders, anyway. Right. You see?
So what do you think we can do to actually promote Asian talent? I mean, there's obviously a lot of talent that we've seen on stage today.
Oh, definitely.
So what can be done to actually bring this out into the public, into the Western society?
Just, keep on with it. I mean, keep on with the struggle, because it's a struggle with us. Because we're the ethnic minorities in the country.
Asian talent being recognised in the UK. Do you think it's being recognised?
Oh, definitely. I mean, look at the best comedy series was Goodness Gracious Me this year, so it's definitely being recognised. So I think we're doing really, really well.
So what else can we do to improve this? I mean, what else can we do?
I think just carry on what we're doing. I mean, you've got lots of actors who are going mainstream now, like Sanjeev Bhaskar, Nina Wadia. They're all going mainstream. They're coming in programs that aren't Asian programs. You're just seeing them generally on TV.
It's improving, but it's not enough still. Because like with Goodness Gracious Me and series like that coming on, and like the Asian Family coming into Coronation Street, it's improving, but there's still a lot of talent out there unrecognised.
What sort of talent is there that needs to be recognised, and how can we recognise it?
There are a lot of good singers, there's a lot of good actors as well. I mean, we have this...
I don't get the chance. I mean, they don't get a chance. I mean, shows like ours, they give them the opportunity to get noticed, hopefully.
I think gradually it's increasing, recognition is increasing, but it's hard for Asians, obviously, but they're getting there eventually.
Why is it hard, and what can we do to overcome that?
There's a lot of prejudices, there's a lot of people that don't recognise that Asians can do it, but I think we're proving that we can.
I don't know why that is, because Asians are so talented. I mean, I suppose if you look at the fact that a lot of Asians are discriminated against in the business field or the work employment place, that's the reason why they turn to self-employment, like shops or restaurants. Businesses like, I don't know, singing or dancing, it's instability, and that's what Asians have not been taught to do. Instability, they have not been taught to be unstable.
So do you think there's a certain element of prejudice perhaps in there as well?
I don't think it's so much prejudice anymore. I think the system in this country particularly is quite good. But maybe there are setbacks, particularly for women. I just think women in general are discriminated against, but I don't think Asians anymore.
Okay. All right, thanks for talking to us. Well, it seems that there is a lot of difficulties in getting your talent and Asian talent into mainstream. What did you find out?
Well, I found out कुछ लोग कह रहे थे that they think that Asian talent is succeeding, and some people they think it isn't, but they say that they have to get together, put functions together to get us in the mainstream so we can succeed.
Right, there is actually a lot of Asian talent out there, and I think it would be great to see more of it out in the broadcast, whether it's radio or television. But why don't you write in and tell us what you think to the address at the end of this programme. In today's programme of Eurospice Personality Profile, we're actually talking to 3 members of the organising committee of today's event. Welcome to Eurospice. I wonder if you can actually introduce yourselves and what role you actually played in part of this committee.
Okay, hi, I'm Daldeep Jaswal. I'm the president of the society.
Hi, I'm Kiran Ramchandani and I'm the General Secretary.
Hi, I'm Hiran and I'm the treasurer.
Right, now, it must have taken a long time to actually prepare this event. How long have you been working on this?
Well, we've been working on this since the last academic year, which was May last year, 1998.
Okay, and what was the purpose of actually arranging this event?
Well, basically what we want to achieve is promote a cultural awareness in Canterbury. Obviously, places like Manchester, Liverpool, London universities are predominantly Asian, and we want to bring across something in Canterbury and make Canterbury, basically put Canterbury back on the map.
Now, I understand you've actually got people travel down from various places. How did you actually arrange to do that?
Well, we had ticket agents at various universities such as Kingston, Hatfield, Coventry. And I mean, it's great. The interest that we've had in this event has been amazing, and all these coach loads of people who have come down, it's just great. All the support that we've received from them.
Okay. Now, the actually stage acts that went on board, were they all students from the university, or were they people from outside that you've hired as well?
There are a mixture of both internal and external acts, predominantly internal acts. I mean, a lot of work has been put in by the students for this event. But we also had Jugnu, the Bhangra dancers, Punjabis, the comedians, and now we have Safri boys as well. So it's a diverse range.
Yeah, do you think cultural awareness amongst students is important in today's day and age?
Definitely. At this university, we have so many different societies. Asian society being one of the largest societies. Every year there's been an annual event, and this year when we stepped in, we said we're going to make it one of the best events ever. And I think today you've seen that as well.
Right, I just want to ask you quickly a little bit about yourselves. Now, I take you're all students at this particular institution. What are you all doing?
Right, I'm studying law after changing out of a year of drama, straight into the second year of law.
I'm a second-year politics student.
I'm studying accounting and finance in my first year.
Right, so with such a varied background now, what actually got you guys together to actually arrange this event?
Right, well, it was actually from the last Asian night we found that we were inspired by the last committee. We ran for posts, I think it was at the end of March, and basically ever since we've really hit it off.
One thing I want to ask you, today's programme, we're discussing the subject of Asian talent. We've seen a lot of talent on stage today, but do you think that Asian talent is getting enough recognition in Western society?
Well, basically at the moment, yes. We are beginning to come back on the scene. Things like Goodness Gracious Me have really sparked some sort of recognition of Asians. And now cultural events like this, I mean, you can see we have such a wide range of people here, not only Asians, but there are many people from different cultural backgrounds that have come to actually witness this.
Do you think the talent is being recognised on mainstream broadcasting?
At the moment, there is a definite lack of Asian talent in the mainstream broadcasting area, but I mean, I think with events like this and students leading the way with their own events, that's the way forward, and I think that should be encouraged.
You've done some education in drama. Did you have a lot of Asians in the drama actual section?
No, bluntly, no. I was actually the only one in drama. I was rather disappointed with that. We would like to see more people coming back into the arts rather than following the science, things like that. I'd actually like to go back into drama after I do my law degree.
Okay, well, we'd like to wish the Asian Society the best of luck, and you put on an excellent show. Well done, and thank you very much for talking to us.
Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
It's actually here. This is where they said it was. They said it was here.
There it is.
There it is, and there they are. Well, she needs to go, I need to go. Why don't you go as well, and we'll see you after the break. See you soon.
I wonder if you could help me. I'm trying to guess what's in the box, and if you could just put your hand in and try to tell me what it is. Or
Right.
describe
Don't
how
pull it out,
feels like.
just describe it, it won't bite.
Oh god, is it some sort of fruit or something?
Is this, I don't know. How does it feel? I mean, kind of damp. Damp? Yeah.
What is it, man?
What does it
Supposed to
feel
guess.
like? What does it feel like? Describe it.
It's a corn on the cob thing. It feels prickly and it feels like rubber.
It's, yeah, like...
Don't pull it out. Just describe how it feels.
It's quite soggy.
It's soggy.
Yeah.
It's rubbery.
Rubbery.
Hard.
It's rubbery and
Hard.
hot.
Yeah.
It's rubbery and hot.
No, hot. Hard. It's
Hard.
hard.
Oh, sorry.
It's like an
rubbery and hot.
object.
I don't know. It's I don't know. It's something wet in there.
I don't know. It's very strange. It's wet. It's
Try again.
definitely solid.
It's wet and it's solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, with the rubbery texture on the outside.
I haven't got a clue what it is.
Oh god. That's really soft. And oh god, it's breaking up into pieces.
No, dear, that's the polystyrene. There's something else in there, not the polystyrene.
Oh, sorry.
The polystyrene.
Very prickly, soft.
That doesn't feel nice at all. It feels like congelated rice.
Can I tell a lot of things? Or can I only say one word?
No, you can say lots of things. Say whatever you want.
It's like rough.
It's rough.
And it's got lots of little bits on it.
So it's rough and loads of bits on it, yeah?
Yeah, do you know any Hindi? It's like a Karela.
Do you think so?
It's like a Karela. It's too small to be Karela.
Oh, sorry.
But it's like a
too
Karela.
small to be a Karela, but it's like a Karela.
Why are you looking into that camera?
That's the whole point. We've got to tell our viewers. You've got to tell them as well.
Who's the viewers?
The viewers out there?
Out there.
You're joking.
No, we're not. So can you tell us what's in there? Oh, you can't?
Yeah, well, it's small, but it feels like a Karela.
I can just feel balls and balls and more balls. Oh. Oh, that's horrible, whatever it is.
It just feels really strange. It's like an acorn sort of shape, oblong sort of shape.
What do you think it is? What do you think it is?
I have no idea. Probably the top of a comb, probably like a brush.
A brush? Okay, fine.
I know what it is. Karela.
You think it's a Karela?
Yeah. All right.
I don't think Karelas are wet though.
Karelas are what?
Wet.
But a Karela's wet.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's definitely got a wet feel to it.
It's got a wet feel to it.
Cold.
It's cold.
Yeah, cold and squashy.
Do you want to guess what it could be?
No idea.
No ideas? Right. Well, it's squashy and it's squishy.
And it's prickly, and it's rubbery, and it's hard, and it's soft,
and people say it's a
loads of things,
Karela,
and you still don't know, and we'll have to carry on next week. So more of The Box next week. Stay tuned.
With arranged marriages, the first meeting normally occurs at the girl's residence. It is important not to turn up looking like a complete idiot, so dress to impress. I said impress, not depress. The first people you will typically meet will be the girl's parents. It is extremely important that you greet them in the correct manner. When greeting her parents, do not act too streetwise. Or as if you just come off the boat. Just a simple hello will suffice. After the formalities are over, the girl will be summoned gracefully from upstairs.
Oh, Biro! Kalera! Your new husband is waiting.
Come in, baby. I'm just finishing shaving. Expectations can sometimes be inflated, and following initial eye contact, you may be rather disappointed. Alternatively, you may be pleasantly surprised. Wow! In either case, never show your feelings. After the introduction, you'll be served traditional tea. If this is being served by the girl, it is impolite to look down her front. Tea will be accompanied by Indian delicacies. Take one laddu at a time, because eating too much too quickly can lead to digestive problems and trapped wind. If wind is to be released, and if you're Punjabi, probably will, then release it discreetly. And blame it on the grandmother.
जैसे कि आपको गानों की आवाज आ रही होगी, वैसे आपको हमारा आज का Eurospice का प्रोग्राम बहुत पसंद आया होगा.
That's right, we do hope that you enjoyed today's programme Eurospice, coming here today from Kent, with all the spice chat, the personality profiles, our mystery box, and of course our comedy sketches. There'll be plenty more to tune into next week, so don't forget to turn on your TV sets and watch us on Eurospice. Until then, do keep your letters, views and comments coming in to the address at the end of this programme.
Well, until next week, from both of us, to you, it's a big goodbye!
Send your letters and comments to Eurospice, Asianet, PO Box 38, Greenford, London, UB6 7SP.